Welcome to another episode of Triple D's. I took a pause because this one is going to be, it's not going to be a classic. And I said pause because Francine, goddamn, I don't understand. I just don't. We said on episodes, numerous episodes, that there's a ceiling. We know there's a ceiling on how you rate yourself. Now I'm realizing there's a ceiling on slow people. Now, I say this because I'm gonna get into the story. Now, we all heard of Francine when she fumbled and her expectations of herself or should be to herself because it's called self-esteem, not to the rest of the world. Now, in our corporation, we use certain equipment to move other equipment. Now, the longer you work in any job, you should understand that there are certain things that people can move physically by themselves or might need another person. And there's other things like a forklift that you can use to move heavy stuff. Now, Francine wasted two people's time. Now, when I said wasted, I mean at least 2 to 3 hours. Because there's a piece of equipment that if you want to be lazy, you use two people. She said, and she's been doing this job for a while. She knows good and goddamn well one person can lift this fucking package. But Francine was like, hold on, let me get a forklift to do what one person can do. Now, Francine, she's slow. But it took, and the people that told me this story, these two gentlemen, guys, are nice people. They're about a book. They usually don't, they make jokes with people they're comfortable with. They're very respectable to people in a manager position. But when they heard this, I heard that they had to hold back the laughter inside. It hurted them that much because they didn't understand how slow Francine is. Now, I'm waiting because today is a Sunday. I usually don't go savage on people personally to their face on Sunday because she goes to church because God knows she needs God. She needs whatever God anybody believes in. She needs every single last one of these guys. She should be like the movie with the Vikings and the Lord of War and the fucking lust and all that. She need to be one of them because every God need to touch her. Like every religion of every pastor need to put hands on her and pray for some sense. And any donkey that's just like that. I got some Unidonkeys that's in the mail. It's coming. Better yet, next time I'm gonna do an episode, I'm gonna show you an actual donkey, and I'm gonna show you what a Unidonkey look like. And I'm gonna start putting them next right here, not next to Jack, because Jack is gangster, in the middle, so people can see what these motherfuckers look like. And then I'm gonna hit my people on them streets to start putting it in certain areas of these donkeys. Whoever you think is a donkey, I'm gonna just hand these things out, do as you see fit. But I got to stamp and approve these donkeys. But back to Francine. She fucked around, and I found out. That's why this one, I was going to do one about Cookie Monster. I'm going to save his dumb ass for next week. I got you. I ain't forget you, you fuck. But Francine took precedence. Now, I want to blame a lot of people. Francine's one because she's a grown-up. She should have at least learned some common sense. Francine has 3 other friends. They call each other best friends. I want to blame, and Bubble Girl's one of these motherfuckers. It's Bubble Girl. I'm going to say Osiris. I'm going to call her Osiris. And Francine. No, Francesca. We're going to call her Francesca. Now, I don't know. Out of 4 of them combined, I did the math in my head last night. And I'm like, Francine is at the bottom. She's the slowest one out the group. Then I was like, Francesca, she got to be next. Because sometimes there's a hint of common sense, but then she loses me with some conversations I hear her be talking. Now, out of Osiris, what did I say her fucking name was? Osiris? Osiris, I don't give a fuck. It sounds good. She's a girl, but I'm gonna say Osiris. My bad. There's some girls named that too. But it's out of Osiris and Bubble Girl. If they running that race, I really haven't had a long conversation with Osiris or seen her in her natural habitat to listen and look back and be like, she might be the one. She might be the one with the most common sense. But I got to give Bubble Girl the benefit. I've seen her in her natural habitat, and we've all heard her thoughts process. I need to see Osiris, and I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna talk to her just to hear, and then I'm gonna do a fucking analysis on Francine, Francesca, Osiris, and Bubble Girl. Right now, Osiris is winning this race by a little margin because I don't know. Bubble Girl I've seen in action. The thought process is not there. But she good people. All of them are good people. But fucking Francine, dude. I got to go in on her tomorrow. I got to do it. As soon as I see her, I got to give it to her. I gave you a break today because it's Sunday. I'm going to fucking go in like 110. Not 150. 110. I told people before the organization leaves this country, I got to make one person cry. I didn't just promise myself. I promised Cash. I swear. I almost had one. Whew, Teletubby. Almost fucked him up. He was on my list. But Francine, I might have to do male, female. Because I don't want to be gender biased. Because they're going to be like, if I make a dude cry, they're going to be like, come on. If I make a female cry, they're going to be like, oh shit, he's fucking an asshole. But if I make both, it's equal opportunity. Now Teletubby, you're back on the table. Francine, tomorrow might be the day. It depends on how I wake up. If I wake up and I go to the gym and I ain't got my chi right, I'm going 110. If I got my chi right and everything works out, she might get 85. I might just do it just to see. But if she comments stupid, the fucking stove can go up real quick. So, on that note, and I wish Bubble Girl was here, because she always taking up for it. She's a fucking enabler. She always put that fucking cape on and got an excuse. She's the same one that said, first she said Francine was a wholesome girl. Yeah, okay. Now, then she said Francine's like an 8 or a 9. Strike 2. Now, I need to go in because I need, her opinion would just set it off. But I'm going to need Bubble Girl when I'm there going in on Francine. If they both there, I might make her cry. It might happen. Not my fault. God gave me a gift. I got to use it. It's a gift and a curse sometimes. I might seem like the asshole. I don't give a fuck. She need to get in. Somebody need to go. Somebody need to tell her the truth. Like that day I told her and that other goofy fucking girl when they thought they was going to be 10s for the rest of their goddamn life. See, that's the kind of attitude I'm going to need in the morning. That shit, when I rewind, fuck, you're going to be a 10. You're going to be 60 years old and still a 10? You got wrinkles. The tattoos you had when you was 20 looked sexy. Now it looks like a goddamn, you had a dolphin eyes like a whale on your arm. Don't fuck around. You're fucking with the fuckery. She gonna get it. I almost had them too, but I was focused. That day I was focused on Teletubby. I was really trying to get him, but it shifted. The pendulum can switch. So tomorrow, if my chi right, I'm good. I'm gonna make her laugh. I'm gonna be sarcastic, but I'm gonna do it on purpose. I'm waiting for the comment, like poke the bear. Fuck that. On that note, to Francine and the Three Stooges with Francine and all the other donkeys out there that's just like fucking Frank. Let me shut up. I'm gonna save it for spoke sessions. All the rest of you donkeys like Francine, it's a reckoning. It's a goddamn reckoning coming, and I'm gonna be the leader. On that note, from me and my man Jack, we out.